MLB Network brings you baseball from North Central Texas as we get a look inside Globe Life Park. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the Colorado Rockies and the Texas Rangers. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
If that's any indication, I think we're going to see some aggressive at-bats in this one. Take the first pitch of the game? No way. He squared it up and winds up on second base after a nice line drive. Great opportunity to get on the board right out of the blocks.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So it's a two-run shot to right center as the Rockies have taken a 2-0 lead.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
So the bases are clear now following the home run. And standing in is the veteran third baseman, Nolan Arenado. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. The windup and the 0-1. Line drive to left. So the first three batters of the ball game hit safely against him here, and he's going to need to turn things around in a hurry before things get out of hand.
Desmond.
Standing in now, Ian Desmond, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field. Mazzara is over a few steps as he puts it away for the first out. And a moment now to peek at the Rockies starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, I'm looking for a big performance from Nolan Arenado. He finished last season with the most home runs in the major leagues. He won the Major League home run title. He can put a ball into orbit when he catches it, and I hope he catches one in this game.
Stepping into the box, Raimel Tapia. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. He's set. Here it comes. Popped straight up. Coming on is Calhoun. He gets there, and that's the second out. And that'll bring in Garrett Hampson. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gives more guys a chance to get some at bat.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. But the Rockies push across two, both coming on this two-run home run. Bottom of the first coming up. It's now 2-0 Colorado. Kyle Freeland, the native of Colorado, gets the start on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, when you look up the word dependability in the dictionary, that's what this guy, you'll find a picture of this guy. Career ERA just under 3.5, and that's saying quite a lot in the high-scoring games that we see in baseball going on right now. Real solid pitcher, controls the running game, controls the strike zone, and more importantly, he knows how to get deep into the 6th, 7th, and 8th inning. Solid pitcher, and he'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Hard hit at third. And the throw to first is in time, one gone. A moment now in Arlington to have a look at the Rangers starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, you have to love the thump that Joey Gallo's providing at the plate right now. He's truly one of the great power hitters in the game. I love watching him, and he's got elite power. That's the kind of power that he can hit it over the light towers, and he can hit home runs that will show up on show track and everything else. So anytime he steps into the box, he's exciting to watch.
Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning. In now, number 15. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. The 1-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him. I think a few of these folks need to get out of the sun. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Here's Daniel Murphy now. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch on its way. Hit hard on the ground to the right. A dive, and he knocks it down. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning.
Batting it, the second baseman, number 7.
Now at the plate, Brendan Rodgers, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Popped into the air, back behind second. Odor under it to put it away for the first out.
Batting 9.
So here's how the Rangers are positioned defensively. And let's focus our attention at the guy who plays one of the premier positions in the game, and that's Elvis Andrus. Listen, when I watch this guy, I can't help but think Omar Vizquel. Came into the league, was all glove and figuring it out at the plate, and has consistently gotten better offensively while never losing a step with the glove.
Now to the plate, Tony Walters. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Shot toward right center, and that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
This guy just feasts on mistakes up in the zone, and that's exactly what he gets right here. A belt high pitch, he drives into the alley. Great chance now with 2 runners in scoring position.
Into the box now, Trevor Story. No balls and a strike to count. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. Oh, he has him looking silly here. It's 0-2.
A little too excited right there with runners in scoring position, but I like that better than a guy who's way too patient. Just take a step back, deep breath, recalibrate, and see if you could drive something back up the middle.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Mazara has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. So no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Rockies 2 and the Rangers nothing. Coming to the plate now, Nomar Mazara. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, I love that pitch right there, and that's where he's going to have to work. He's going to have to work down the zone. This is a hitter's park. We all know the ball flies, and if he's going to keep the ball in the yard, he's got to execute down to the hollow of the knee.
Now another 0-2. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Story backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out.
So here's how the Colorado Rockies are positioned defensively. And let's focus our attention on shortstop Trevor Story. We get it, big time power, but also adequate on the defensive side. Taking over after Troy Tulowitzki left couldn't be easy, and Trevor Story did a heck of a job.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and up to bat next, the left-handed light tower power of Joey Gallo. And he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a line drive. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. He'll get it into second, but he'll be in there with a double.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense and a real quality swing, but hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
So a runner on second with 1 down now, and into bat next, former Dodger minor leaguer Willie Calhoun. Throw to Murphy's in time, and there are 2 gone now. Stepping up to the plate, Rougned Odor. His career numbers in this matchup. He's a .333 hitter. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Tough spot to hit here as a hitter. You have a base open, so you have to almost be trying to think like the pitcher. Is he going to try to pitch around me, or is he going to come in the strike zone?
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. He'll try again, 1-2. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Texas. They trail it here 2-0. Now batting, Charlie Blackmon, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. On his way to second is Blackmon. And he will make it there as the Rockies are in business right away. It's a leadoff double.
Up next for Colorado, the 3rd baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Digging in, Nolan Arenado, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised.
Hold on now. That ball is down and could score a run. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
The left fielder,
hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, Hero. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
Stepping in now, Ian Desmond. Gallo is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And a surprising decision there as he holds on at third base.
Now batting.
So first and third with one away. And striding into the plate next will be Raimel Tapia. First delivery to him on the way. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. And he stretches out in left, but this is off his glove. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the second out. Big mistake there. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way after the mound to pay a quick visit. So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone, and up steps Garrett Hampson to bat. First offering on its way. Runner breaks for third. Drives it out to deep right center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Rockies forced to settle for 1. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Rockies are out in front 3-0. So striding forward now, Ronald Guzman. In his career versus this pitcher, he's a .333 hitter. A windup and the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Arenado might try to make a play on it, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Moving under it, Desmond. 1 down.
Batting 9.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And into bat next will be Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. That fastball, it's a swinging strike.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
I'd be shocked if you saw anything else but a fastball right here. He's blown those first 2 by him. Don't give this guy a chance to speed up his bat with something off speed.
1-2 to the Rangers catcher.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
That strikeout was all about setting the hitter up with hard stuff. You can see the first 3 pitches are coming in fast, and then he slows it down on the 4th pitch, knowing the hitter is sort of conditioned for the hard stuff. Yet another way to upset a hitter's timing.
In now, Hunter Pence. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 2 out, nobody on. And no offer that time from Pence as it evens the count at 1-1. Two balls and a strike to the Rangers leadoff hitter. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
He'll be kicking himself tonight if he doesn't come up with a big knock right here. That pitch was in a hittable location, and a hitter of this caliber usually doesn't let that go by.
Throw to Murphy will take care of him, and that'll end the inning. Nothing doing here this half. 3 innings complete. It's the Rockies 3 and the Rangers 9. Into the box now, Daniel Murphy. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Number 9, Daniel.
This is pulled into right. Mazzara is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Brendan Rodgers bats next. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Gallo ranging back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
The catcher, number 14.
Settling in now, Tony Walters. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Pretty much an obligatory take that time.
Yeah, when the first two guys in the inning make first pitch out.
To his right, Guzman. Oh, what a stop at first. What an outstanding play to end the inning. Another look at the fine play at first that concludes matters here in the inning. Don't touch that remote. More on. Here's Elvis Andrus now to start the inning out. Matt Vasgersian, Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac with you in the booth for this one.
Andrus.
Here it comes now to Andrus. And that misses, ball one. Hit on the ground to third. Throws in time, and that's out number one.
The batter.
Stepping up now, number 15. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hard ground ball to third. And he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
In now the power hitting outfielder Nomar Mazzara. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. 0-1 count and the pitch. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Hey guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. To second for 1. On to Murphy. It's a double play, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing for the Rangers. They trail in this one 3-0. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Trevor Story. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Mazzara moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Number 19.
Digging in and looking for more, Charlie Blackmon. Already a home run and a double for him in this one. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. And now, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there.
Wow, you see some throwing errors sometimes, but you don't see them from the second baseman that often. Looked like he was trying to aim it instead of throwing it, and the result is an E4.
Here's Nolan Arenado. Now a rocket deep down the line in left. And a fair ball as this one gets to the wall. The throw into second. But he'll get in there with an RBI double.
Cliches are around for a reason, and that hit right there is the reason they say baseball is a game of inches, right? Just barely fair, but that's not much consolation to the guy standing on the mound. Nice RBI two-bagger.
Ranger skipper is up off his seat in the dugout now to make the walk to the mound. And he'll motion for the bullpen. That's going to be all for Lance Lynn. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. And that'll get down out there near the wall. The relay on to second, but he's in safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches, but when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
Standing in now, Raimel Tapia.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
Odor towards second. He's got it. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Striding forward now is the DH, Garrett Hampson. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. From the stretch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Yeah, and I don't understand that approach at all, Matty. He's not really known for having a whole lot of pop in his bat, but he is known for having really good speed. So, personally, I'd much rather see him with a controlled swing and try to put the ball in play.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 2 runs on 2 base hits, 1 error in the inning, and 1 man left on base. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
And he told me that they have to find a way to be more patient at the plate. Over 90% of their at-bats have started with a swing on the first pitch. And given their lack of run production, that approach clearly isn't working. He said adjustment number 1 has to be to allow the at-bats to develop and look for good pitches to hit in deeper counts where they would hopefully have more of an advantage over the pitcher.
Thank you, Heidi. Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. And gone. An absolute bomb. Big Joey Gallo leaves the yard with a solo shot. As they get on the scoreboard here, it's 5-1.
Certainly a home run worthy of show track, and we see here that ball was blasted off the bat at 116 miles an hour. The distance wasn't too shabby either.
And here's the former prize Dodger prospect Willie Calhoun. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The windup and the 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. Giving chase is Tapia. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And there's 1 away now.
Oh, man, definitely need to take another look at that one. This was straight over his head, and that's such a tough play because he really can't see it very well as he's going back. He picks it up at the last minute and makes a ridiculous diving grab. That was insane.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. 1 run on 3 hits and 1 error in the ballgame for the Rangers. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last 2 guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
Into the box, Ronald Guzman. Ripped down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
Stays alive, still 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Is swung on and missed, strike 3. Rangers do get one back, however, on the strength of this home run. We're through 5 here this afternoon. It's the Rockies 5 and the Rangers 1. Coming to the plate now, Daniel Murphy. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Number 9, Daniel Murphy.
Now the pitch. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. Line drive, base hit to right.
There's another line drive leadoff single right now. I mean, they've had an unbelievable scouting report on these pitchers today. They are finding barrels. They are not trying to do too much. Guys are staying in a big part of the field and hitting everything on the screws.
Into the box now, Brendan Rodgers. Into right field, that's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Guys, that jacks me up right there. Kept his front shoulder tucked, the hip tucked, was able to stay inside that slider and drive it the other way.
That'll bring up Tony Walters. He swings and grounds it to short. Step on the bag for 1 to first, and Guzman to complete the double play.
Good pitch on the ground ball there, and an even better job up the middle to take it himself, and turn 2 pretty smooth.
Here comes the first pitch. Takes this the other way to right, and he dives to make a spectacular. So now up steps Isaiah Kiner-Falefa, and through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Now the pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Line to the right side, and he'll get over to. Oh, it kicks off his glove. How did he do that? So problems out there in right field as this is going to wind up going as an E9.
Hunter.
Runner at first following the error, and digging in is the veteran DH Hunter Pence. 0-1 the count. Kiner-Falefa on at first, nobody out, and Pence has fallen into an 0-2 hole here.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location is still the best pitch in the game.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Number 1, shortstop.
You don't see that too often. You start to get in swing mode and you start fouling off multiple pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag if they'll throw it. Nice job by the offensive player to get himself a base hit.
Snap throw to first, and he saw it coming that time, back in standing. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. But he gets back in time, safe at second base.
Now batting, number 15.
Digging in, number 15. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. No balls and 1 strike. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. 1 run, 4 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Rangers. Line toward right center. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. Kiner Falefa is on his way home. Safe at the plate as they close the gap to 3 now.
Just a great at-bat there. That one-out double gets a run across, and now they've got runners at second and third, and are one solid swing away from making this a real big inning.
Stepping in now, Nomar Mazara. Chopper foul. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Rogers is there, 2 down. So 2 away for the Rangers here in the 6th. And up to bat next, the left-handed light tower power of Joey Gallo.
That last AB when he hit the home run, that was a decent changeup. It was down in the zone, but one of the problems when you have a good changeup like this pitcher does, hitters go up there and they kind of look for that changeup. So he's going to have to locate it a little bit better in this upcoming at bat.
No balls and a strike to count. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The pause and the 0-2. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases loaded. The side is retired. A run for the Rangers thanks to the RBI double. The 2-3-4 hitters now to start the 7th. It's the Rockies. Stepping into the box, Charlie Blackmon. In terms of the head-to-head with Rafael Montero, he's gone 3 for 6. He's taken him deep once. Line toward the alley in left center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. The toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get it triple.
Yeah, that you said it, Dero. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line, maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
And he is in there.
It's so important, Mark, to start to make quality pitches, and if you don't, this is what can happen. 2 batters, 2 base hits, first and third, nobody out.
Yeah, and you just got to prepare yourself as an offensive player. You're just trying to get the runner in from third. You can't worry about creating a monster inning. Do your job.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Ian Desmond, and their runners at the corners now. He's set and the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. And now the Ranger bullpen swings into action. A lefty and a right-hander are throwing down there. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
Here it comes on 0-2. Takes this the other way to right. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Well, that makes it a 4-run deficit, so you might have to start wondering if this is too much for them to come back. They've only been able to scratch across 2 runs the entire game so far, so coming up with 4 more in this one might be too tall of an order.
Ready for another chance? Raimel Tapia. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
And this gets to the wall now out in front of the Texas bullpen. Well, he thought about going for third, and now that runner's in no man's land out there. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down.
Obviously, they got a little over-aggressive there. When you've got the lead like this, you can afford to do that a little more. We'll see if that lost run ends up being a factor at all.
Standing in now, Garrett Hampson. He's right there. Throw gets him, 2 down. The tag, and he is out. Rockies forced to settle for one. Bottom of the seventh now. Get up and stretch. At the plate, Odor. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Scott Ober gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
For Colorado, number 45, Scott.
And he misses with it 1-1.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. It's a solo shot here for Odor. And with that, it's now a 6-3 ball game.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason. So he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
Desmond moves over. He's got it one away.
Now batting.
So digging in now, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Now the 0-1. Here's strike 2 on a fastball right down the middle. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. To the plate now for Texas is the DH, Hunter Pence. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Saw his eyes light up that time, but he swung at a bad one there.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball.
Into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch to end the inning. A fine sliding catch here will take us to break. We'll return to Texas in just a moment. Welcome back to Arlington. Before we get much further, let's check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Top to bottom, he said his guys have been picking on the right pitches to swing at, and they've done a nice job of using the whole field. He said that always seems to be a recipe for success, and their 7 extra base hits in this one are evidence that it has been.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Leading off for Colorado.
At the plate, Daniel Murphy. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. Hard hit ball to second. Odor has it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. So 1 gone for the Rockies here in the 8th, and that'll bring up Brendan Rodgers. First offering on its way. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Hard hit ball to short, and Andrus will not be able to get there. It's a base hit.
The batter.
Striding in, Tony Walters. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is pulled into right, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And now it'll rattle up against the wall, and they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Look at him jump all over that first pitch, using aggression to get himself a knock through the right side.
Story.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Charlie Blackmon will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. 1 run scores. 2 runs have scored. The relay throw. And now they'll get an out at third base at least, but meanwhile 3 runs have already come in to score.
Oh, you hate to see guys run into outs, especially when it's because of an unnecessary risk. He had 2 all the way, and he clearly should have just been happy with that.
Sean Kelly enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Sean Kelly.
Into the box, Nolan Arenado, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. And he's trying to make this a 5-hit ball game for himself right here. Popped him up. Kiner Falefa waits on it, and the inning is over. So 3 runs on 3 hits. Here's Elvis Andrus now. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Wade Davis is on to pitch here in the 8th with nobody out. Behind 0-2 now.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. The 2-2. Hit softly on the ground to third. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close.
Now batting.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Number 15. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Fouled away. And now time is called as a beach ball has made its way out into left field here. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw will get him at first, and Davis is looking good here. 2 gone.
The right fielder, number 30.
Stepping in, Nomar Mazara. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. 0-1 the count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2. The 1-2 misses for the second ball. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
The center fielder, number 13.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. In the dirt here.
Gallo.
And that's going to move that runner into scoring position now. Mazara on third with 2 out. Swing and a miss for strike 1. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. Counts even 2-2 to Joey Gallo. And it's 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Rangers center fielder. Willie Calhoun would be next. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Rangers leave 1. Still way back. It's 9-3. Digging in, Ian Desmond. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Gallo is after it. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting.
Standing in, Raimel Tapia. He's set. Here it comes. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Mazzara looks up. And it's gone as they add still another. Solo shot to right center as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Wow, he really hit that ball well. Put a great swing on it with great extension, and it sailed right out of here.
In now, Garrett Hampson fouled off. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. Lands in for a base hit, and he's 3 for 5 in this one.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
Stepping in now, Brendan Rodgers as he rips it on the ground to second. That's through a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball middle in, and he's able to drive that for a nice swing.
Standing in now, Tony Walters. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. Mazzara is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. But the Rockies add one more to their lead, and it comes via the solo dinger. Last chance coming up here for the Rangers. It's the Rockies 10 and the Rangers 3. So next to the plate for Texas, Willie Calhoun starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. So striding in, Rougned Odor. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will land untouched. 1 out, nobody on. And certainly no offer at that one. It's 1-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ronald Guzman. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Hot shot down the line, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Well, the pitcher's got to respect that. Third baseman getting dirty right there, trying to save him some extra bases.
Into the box now, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now. On deck, there are the unique stylings of Hunter Pence. He'll be next. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Here's a knuckle curve that backs him up a bit. Ball 1. Throw over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. Guzman on second. Kiner Falefa on at first with 2 down. And he misses again, 2-0.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike.
And he'll put this one away, and with that, the ball game is over.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
10-3 at the end of this contest. The Colorado Rockies jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Freeland is credited with the win. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa.